Hey, coach. When the topic of money comes up with a client, or when you think about it coming up with a client, let me ask you, do you lean in with power or do you pull back, wondering if you're qualified to go there? I'm Kendall. Inside this episode, you're going to learn why your current money story doesn't disqualify you from coaching, and it might actually make you more powerful. I am giving you full permission to coach on money right now, not when you hit some imaginary milestone. Because money coaching isn't about being flawless, it's about being fearless. It's all here for you in this episode of the Money Coach School podcast. Let's dive in.
Welcome to the Money Coach School podcast. To really excel at coaching women, you have to be skilled, confident, and even fearless at money coaching. If you're passionate about women holding genuine money power and love supporting women entrepreneurs, then this is the show for you. Now here's your host, money feminist Kendall Summerhawk.
Hello, beautiful coach. We're going to get real right from the start here today. If you're coaching women at all, money's going to come up. And this episode is going to help you meet that moment with clarity, confidence, and the skills to lead. So when you're coaching someone and the topic of money does come up, do you lean in or do you shrink back? Do you wonder if you're really qualified to go there? I've seen in the coaching industry, in the coaching space, a really what I think is a harmful myth that pressures coaches to be perfect with money, debt-free, overflowing with savings, never stressed, as if that's a thing, right? It's not a thing. To be that way, though, before you've earned the right to coach other women on money, let's just cut out this noise, okay? Because that myth is ridiculous. I call BS on it. And it's keeping brilliant, soulful women from stepping into their power as a coach. So today I'm giving you full permission to coach on money now, not when your spreadsheets are color-coded, not when your savings account hits a milestone, but right now. Because money coaching is not about perfection. It's about boundaries and worth and self-trust and decision-making. And as I'm saying this, I'm realizing it's all those things for you and certainly for your client. And when you bring in the sacred money archetypes, which is the work that I teach people and certify them in, you're not just talking dollars. You're coaching on identity and values and what's truly possible for your clients. So in this episode, I want to walk you through the top 5 reasons why your current money story does not hold you back from money coaching, the deeper purpose of sacred money archetypes, and why they are your secret weapon for breakthrough coaching, and also share with you why avoiding money coaching may have unintended consequences in your ability to sign on new clients. So if money is coming up in your client sessions, that's not a problem. That's your opportunity to lead. You're going to want to write that down. It's not a problem. It's your opportunity to lead. And if you want a full system to confidently coach women on money in a soulful, structured, and high integrity way, definitely check out my Sacred Money Archetypes Certified Coach Training. You can head over to sacredmoneyarchetypes.com, or you can click the link in the show notes and check that out. Because your next level of confidence and client results and coaching income might just start with saying yes to money coaching. All right, so let's dive in here. First, how do you want money coaching to shape your business? Maybe it's the centerpiece of your brand. You want to be known for it. You're lit up about leading, masterclasses and VIP days and one-on-one clients and group programs. You want money coaching to be bold and central and, of course, profitable. And that's what Sacred Money Archetypes gives you, a structured yet soul-aligned method that makes you confident, clear, and credible when coaching on money. Because with the archetypes, the quiz, the ready-to-use tools, you don't need years of experience because the Sacred Money Archetypes training gives you everything you need in order to coach on money with impact and insight. Or maybe you just want to feel comfortable when the money topic comes up, which it always does when you're coaching women. How could it not? So either way, whether you want it to be that bold, central, profitable centerpiece, or you just want it to be something where you feel comfortable when money comes up, either way, shying away from money coaching will limit your power and income as a coach. So let me give you 5 insights that will help set you free and show you why now is the time to say yes to coaching on money in whatever capacity you desire. So insight number 1, you do not need to be perfect to be powerful. You can coach on money without having it all figured out. Trust me. You're not here to be a financial guru. You're not here to be a financial analyst or a CPA or whatever. You're here to be a mirror, a guide, a catalyst for your client's growth. In putting yourself in a position of needing to be perfect or, better than someone else in order to coach them, that's just ridiculous. Your own money story, flaws and all, is not a liability. It's proof that you're human. And your client does not need your money story to be flawless. She needs your presence. She needs your clarity, your ability to see what she can't see for herself. That is the power of coaching. All right, insight number 2. Your money situation has nothing to do with your clients. You might have debt or a scarcity background, maybe made money mistakes. We all have. Welcome to being human. That's not a reason to shrink back. It's a reason to rise. So trust me, there is always going to be someone who is going to have less debt or more savings or better money habits than you do. So what? That doesn't mean anything about your ability to see what that person can't see for themselves about themselves. So please let go of the false idea that you need to arrive before you're allowed to lead, because there's always going to be another level. And meanwhile, you get to coaching. You coach, start coaching. All right. Inside number 3, money coaching is actually not so much about money. It's about self-respect, boundaries, elevating goals, all those things in disguise as money. Money coaching is rarely about the dollars and cents. And that's what I personally love so much about money coaching. It's what makes money coaching so soulful, so deep, and transformational. This work is about self-worth, desire, boundaries, capacity. It's about who your client believes she is and what she allows herself to have. And that is coaching gold. Money is just the surface. Underneath are the stories, the patterns, the pressures, the dreams. And as a coach, this is where your skills really can shine. So what's underneath her money story? Self-worth, permission, identity, boundaries. Yeah, all those great, juicy, yummy things to coach on. The money coaching you're delivering is about her becoming the kind of woman who trusts herself to hold more. And that's why Sacred Money Archetypes isn't just about income. It's really about evolution. Insight number 4, coaching on money helps you evolve too. Maybe you want to clean up and empower your own relationship with money. Maybe it's time to put into place new boundaries about money or create what I call bankable beliefs. Every coaching session you have with a client around money expands your own clarity. How freaking awesome is that, right? So if your client has resistance, great. It shows you where you've grown, shows you where you're still growing. Money coaching turns your business into a personal growth machine. And oh my gosh, that's why I got into coaching in the first place, and why when I pivoted into money coaching, I went from happy to ecstatic, because I love personal growth. You get to hear the questions you ask reflected back to yourself. You're going to sharpen your own boundaries, your own vision, your own beliefs, just by delivering money coaching. Insight number 5, you do not need to have lived it. You need to see it. So what I mean by this is you're not coaching from your own life. Coaching really isn't about sharing your journey. It's about leading her through hers. And I love that because I'm such an acts of service person, and in the love languages, acts of service. And I love being so helpful for people. So I love that it's about leading her through her journey. You're coaching from your ability to listen, to reflect, to ask powerful questions, and really to see what she can't see for herself. And that's what creates results, not your current bank balance. It has nothing to do with it. So money coaching is not about you being the example. You do not need to have solved the exact problem she has. It's really about holding up a mirror for her. That's your brilliance and that's your value. So for example, when your client is talking about money, what is it that you're hearing? What stories is she telling herself? Where is she not seeing opportunities for herself? Where does she need to take back her power, or to create a boundary, or to challenge herself out of her comfort zone? Where is she making assumptions that just aren't true? So with those 5 insights in mind, what I want to cover very quickly here next is what you unlock when you say yes to money coaching. And I'm bringing these up because I really want you to deeply consider the impact money coaching can have for you and for everybody who you ultimately coach. So what you unlock, you join the feminine money movement where wealth and personal growth go hand in hand. You stop letting money be this unspoken tension in your coaching sessions, something to be avoided. Oh, no, because you're fearless. You know how to work with it. And you start using it as a catalyst, a lever for your client's transformation. You normalize money conversations, which creates safety instead of shame. And let me tell you, there's a lot of shame when it comes to money and, money conversations. And being able to create safety around this topic is a huge, huge gift to bring to your clients and to yourself as well. And you evolve faster because coaching always grows you first. It always does. In full transparency, I would not be half the person I am today with all of the self-awareness, the humility, the compassion, and the coaching abilities I have if it wasn't for coaching my clients through their money stuff. Money coaching clients means I look at my relationship with money. Money coaching clients means I examine my own money stories. I look at my own money habits. I am so incredibly and eternally grateful for my clients because they help me stay curious about my own money journey, which of course helps me be a better coach. And it keeps cycling round and round in just an empowering, inspiring, and beautiful way. It's that infinity keeps coming from me to you, from you back to me, like that, and from you to your clients. And I love that. And lastly, you open the door to premium level clients who are ready to rise and will pay for powerful money shifts. To be clear, money coaching is not being a financial planner, like I said earlier, or an accountant or anything like that. Money coaching is having a way of pinpointing a client's money personality, like the quiz that's included with Sacred Money Archetypes, and it's having coaching exercises and coaching questions designed to create a breakthrough for a client with her money habits, her money beliefs, her money boundaries. Having that kind of coaching ability makes you more valuable to women clients in today's market. And we're not going backwards, only forwards. By being curious and open to money coaching, even in small ways in your business, it means you become more adept, more flexible, and can offer more value to your clients as their coach. So to wrap up, coaching on money is not about being flawless. It's about being fearless. You don't need to wait until you've arrived, whatever that might mean. You just need to say yes and be willing to walk beside your client as she rises. Sacred Money Archetypes definitely will give you the system, the language, and the tools to coach powerfully without second-guessing yourself. So let this be your moment that you don't shrink back, that you start showing up as the coach that she's been waiting for you. Now, if this resonated with you, definitely check out Sacred Money Archetypes Certified Coach Training at sacredmoneyarchetypes.com. Money coaching is how you multiply your income and your impact. Money coaching is not a litmus test of how good you are with money. That has nothing to do with it. Money coaching calls out your willingness to walk with your client on their journey, to embrace the imperfections of your clients and of yourself in the process. So whether you're new to coaching or already seasoned and you want to add money coaching to your skill set, I really, really encourage you to check out Sacred Money Archetypes Certified Coach Training at sacredmoneyarchetypes.com. And again, I will link to it in the show notes. I want to close out by saying it's time to coach women on money with confidence, structure, and soul. And I want you to remember that money coaching changes lives, starting with yours. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing. All right. Thank you for listening. Thank you always for your loyalty. And if you enjoyed this episode, screenshot it, pop it on Instagram, share it with me there, and tag me at Kendall Summerhawk. I would so appreciate that. All right, my beautiful soul. I will see you next week for our next episode. Thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of the Money Coach School podcast. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure you follow so you never miss an episode. Also, I would so love and appreciate if you would leave a 5-star review. Your review supports women just like you in discovering all of the juicy tips and insights I'm sharing here on how to coach women on money. And if you want to learn how to excel at coaching women on money, definitely go to kendallsummerhawk.com and check out the wealth of money coach trainings that we have for you. Thanks so much for being part of this money coaching movement and for tuning into the show every week.